we just we wanted to expand back into like having a ground team after that, after a while, because we were like, you know what, we really mastered the virtual, but didn't you feel like it had a cap after a while?
Yeah.
A high cap.
The reason we hit a cap, and we both kind of know it, is because everything wasn't as systemized as it possibly could be. We weren't using all these CRMs and that kind of stuff. It was a heavy time investment in both of us because we were freaking playing air traffic control. So like first it was Dan and I closing every dang deal that we possibly could. Then we took a little bit of a step back and we trained a closer to be as good as us. And it took a month or so for them. We gave them like 20 appointments. Imagine getting hooked up with like 20 appointments. We gave them 20 appointments. And then it finally took them enough to be a good closer. Then we worked on another closer, gave him another 20, 30 appointments. He became a good closer. And then we started running lead gen and giving appointments to these guys. And then Dan and I took a little bit of a step back because we became air traffic controllers. And we, as soon as the lead came in, we're passing them on. What closer's ready? Who's ready to take this appointment right now? Live appointment.
Still a lot of work.
So it's still a lot of work. And then, it's you can't control everyone's ratios. We had a specific ratio. You can't control other people's ratios or realizations in that industry.
Not as good when they're not buying the leads. People don't care as much when they were investing in leads.
100%.
We didn't have proper KPIs,
Correct.
so we saw a lid in that.
Exactly.
At the same time, we were making a move from one installer to another with a more deeper partnership.
Correct.
A lot of people decided to come with us and work with us.
Yeah.
And we built a whole entire summer program.
Exactly.
The summer program was really successful. People living full-time in Florida and then people living full-time in Texas.
Correct.
And that's kind of where our business is today. We did a winter program, which is just a colder version of the summer program where people are boots on the ground while we got people doing virtual and then we got other people blitzing. So now we have a three-legged business. The business is more balanced.
100%.
And it took us being better leaders.
Yep.
And really being bigger promoters and good at marketing. Like
Absolutely, yeah.
If you build it, they will come, is the way it is, I'd say, in the solar sales business. If you get the flyers ready, get the incentives ready, get the door knocking apps, putting everything together, organizing everything, kind of like the maestro or the orchestrator, right?
Yep.
Of a big band. We didn't play the instruments anymore. We made sure the band was playing harmoniously.
Correct.
That's created us more time freedom.
Yep.
Income's great. It was always good, but now the lifestyle and quality of life is a lot better. And I feel like 100%. Now 2 years in, we officially run a real business where It's not a very high paying, like sole proprietor type job.
Correct.
It took 2 years to get to that point.
It took 2 years. And a couple of the lessons and things that we kind of learned along the way. The funniest thing that you said earlier, I want to bring that up, is that you said you hated Excel spreadsheets or looking at that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And when it had to do with a job, but when it has to do with your business, it's so much more fun, or it's different than, when it's a job, because no one's telling you to do it. You're doing it because you want to make more money. So, one thing that, Dan's very good at, and Dan and I did as a partnership, every single month is, hey, what have we done for the last couple months or this month? What can we do better next month? Hey, what didn't work? What did work? Mm-hmm. We did this very, very, very often. Very often. First, it was the blitzes. Hey, what worked? What didn't work? Hey, this is good. Some of this stuff is working for the blitzes, but we can't be away from our wives. We got the experience. We understand. Okay, good. What's working in virtual? Virtual is working great. Let's go all in on it. Okay, it's going great, but now we still don't have time. We need more time. Let's train other people. Okay, good. So, we operated with transparency, which set us apart from other companies. We gave everyone an open comp plan. We told them what they needed to do to elevate the comp plan. We told them what they needed to do to get more overrides. Everybody was on the same page. There was no secrecy in overrides, secrecy on red lines, secrecy on comps. And that helped us set us apart from other people. And then we genuinely helped people. We genuinely trained someone to be a very good closer, genuinely trained someone to be a very good manager. Genuinely trained. So we went from blitzes to 90% virtual volume. Then from there we trend, and with the 90% virtual volume, it was 50% Dan and I closing, then 50% 100 mil reps closing, to this year where we made a transition to it's 95% or 97% 100 mil reps closing all the deals. And Dan and I have exited the sales portion of the solar, and now we are running the organization. We are running the incentives. It's become into the entrepreneurship or time freedom, but it's happened because we were honest with our representatives. We genuinely helped them recruit. We genuinely helped them sell. We genuinely taught them everything we knew about lead gen so that they could be very successful. We took the playbook we ran and we passed it to them. We said, run with it, make as much money as you possibly can, and let's continue to build and grow people. So that's what's really helped us take a step out of it being 100% you and us doing the sales, backwards to 50% you and I doing the sales, to now we're only doing 3% of the sales are selling. I sold maybe 5 this whole year. You sold maybe what?
We'll go to a blitz, do a deal, do a referral. If people, an old customer wants to buy from us, we'll service the clients. I did a referral from church. You did a deal at the last blitz. We put in business here and there, put our names on the board.